go get your
No, no, I'm still
education.
Yeah.
here.
All this, you got all this knowledge, right? About how the black, because knowing is half the battle, right? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, continue doing what you're doing. Get you a woman that suits you best, and be the best man that you are. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
That is not because how you listen to me is you listen to me respond. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it is out here, man. That's
Okay.
how
Okay.
that's how it
Can we
is out
talk
here.
yet, host? Can we talk yet? All right.
Yeah.
Let me go.
Come on,
No,
come on.
it'd be as good. It's good to listen to respond. It's good to listen to understand too. Depends on what you're doing with it. So check this out, right? I get what you're saying about black men, right? But guess what? Most black men don't have kids. Most black men that do have kids are married. The minority, the 12% of black men that produce out of wedlock, most black women are sleeping with, about 50, 60% who have kids, right? So most black men aren't doing this. That's why we have
Exactly.
community. Listen,
Let
that's
me
what I'm
let
saying.
me
So listen, hold on. You gotta let me finish, bro. You gotta let me finish. So guess what?
say I'm about
Right?
to hit you. I'm
But
about to
we
hit you
have
with
the
a little
most
Kevin
point. You
Samuels
let me
line.
finish, brother. Let me
I'm about
finish.
to hit you with a Kevin Samuels line, and
Brother,
it might
brother,
hurt.
you gotta let
It might
me
hurt.
finish, bro. You're the host, I
Because
know,
you,
but
you you interrupted me because the way it sounds like
I stopped. I kept asking you first. I
you must
stopped
I
though.
gotta hit you with a Kevin
So
Samuels line. You must have a little
you
dick.
can't counter my points. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
You must have a little dick.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Anyway,
Oh,
that's
Hey,
weird. Anyway, listen,
yo.
listen, listen.
Hey, yo, you a
I,
man saying that,
So
bruh.
because
you
I'm saying
ready?
I'm saying
I
that. Know
don't
why?
think
Because
Kevin Samuels does it. He did that to a guy who was once who's been putting signals for women.
because if
Yeah, because he was like
because
But
400
brother,
pounds and he
we're
didn't make
trying
no
to,
bread.
brother.
I'm just saying
You're
because
trying to run.
if you
You're
can fuck a
trying to
bitch
run from the
good,
point I'm
if you
saying.
can fuck a bitch
You're
good,
running, bro.
this is
Listen,
simple. This is
listen,
simple
bro. You're
math. This is simple
running.
as a man.
That is why women
No, no,
prioritize
this is
sex.
Instagram. You,
So you're,
This is
brother,
simple.
you're
If
running
you're
from
a
the
man,
point. I'm trying to have a
I like, I
conversation
like,
like a man, and so
I
you're
like
running like
how
a
guys
boy.
talk like
So,
they.
it be lying. I be hearing a lot about the simple ass because y'all crying about you females, man.
brother, can I chime
Who
in?
said I was crying?
Then what you
Brother,
Didn't
say?
I
brother,
just say I
brother.
agree with you and then I just
I,
say I'm just not giving myself to a chick that
did
Brother,
don't
not say
deserve
you.
it?
I didn't say
brother.
you. I didn't say you. I just said y'all crying about. Hey man,
But when you
it don't fit to you.
say y'all, it's just
That
the
means
two of us that is opposing to
I'm
your.
just talking about. I'm talking about men in general, bro.
Okay, as
I'm
don't
long
just
as
don't
complaining.
you say
don't.
in general, then we straight. I understand. We
Okay,
good.
All right, can I get mine off? Because I know the
go
host is
ahead. Go
not
ahead.
practicing what he preaches. But anyways,
Go
like
ahead. Go ahead.
I was saying, most black men are in the middle class. We have the most millionaires in the country. Most of us don't have kids. A minority of us, the ones that have kids, most of them are married. A minority of us have kids out of wedlock. Our women are sleep with the same men. They do it also with white men, Hispanics, and Asians. They have 1.2 million out of wedlock babies. So the thing about it, that data shows that black men are not sleeping around and making all these babies. It shows a minority of them. So when you generalize black men, it's invalid. It defeats all those points. If most of us are in the middle class and we have the most millionaires, it doesn't say we're not males still, but it says a lot of us have worked hard to get there. A lot of us don't even recognize each other. We don't recognize network enough. But when we go to different places, other people that recognize and respect us. We recede overseas well, we recede in different areas well. We're, for the most part, financially, look-wise, we're doing better. Now, we still are offing each other too much. That is bad, right? But there's a lot of things that if the women would research, they can give credit to. But they don't research because it shows the majority issue is. Their incarceration rates are going up while ours go down. They are becoming the face of crime in this country. They are not the least desired in a bad way, because it has to be a first and last. They're doing it in a bad way, and they are capitalizing. They are saying, you know what, I'm going to be strong, independent. We go around the world for doing that mess. They disrespectful women. They walk around like they're proud and whatnot, and they are digging their own hole. To save them, it's not saying, oh, let's make this male and female. Let's be leaders and address what's actually going on. I address the
That is part of it.
I address the majority problem. The majority problem is not the men, it is the women. Because we've been correcting men since day one. That's what we do. We've allowed, well, not me, others have allowed women to get away with literally murder for
Shit,
over
Dr.
how many
Zawzat
years?
Ali said
And
it.
it's gotten bad, so bad to the point where we have a lot to correct. And when the men like me go to correct it, we have old school men. Oh, you just hit women on your video. No, sir. I see the data. I'm trying to save these creatures from themselves. You understand?
I see why a lot of guys are single. I really do.
Oh my God.
Look at
I
Kirk.
really do.
Yo, wait, wait. So you just ignored everything that man said and decided to take it to crime lane.
They're whales. They're Sims. Peace.
You know what? No. See, I'm trying. I ain't gonna you can. I'm trying something new. I'm trying to where I'm not gonna call these dudes Sims because you know what it is. I really used to be pissed with these type of guys, but now I just feel bad for them. And the only reason I feel bad is because of the fact that they're not understanding that they're basically instinctively being used right now as a machine.
And when enablers.
And when your usefulness, and with anything else, when your usefulness is done with, you'll be tossed to the side like the rest.
I really.
It has to. Now, also too. Hold on, wait a minute. Into the hole. Hold on.
Will not get you woman. They won't.
Hold on, but the host. I'm gonna say this to the host though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. Sir, you using your platform to bash dudes because they have complaints about things. If the women, my thing is this: if the women are also complaining, how come they're not whining? If they're complaining, how come they're not whining then? But when men have complaints,
both of y'all whine.
everybody's whining because of complaints.
Yeah,
But it'll be fun for me. I hang around a little more. It's fun for me.
Yeah,
like